Okay, the basic build I recommend people starting to keep organized, start from the top of the bike to the bottom of the bike. Throttle on the right, clutch on the left. Pretty simple. You just want to bring both cables down underneath the bike to get them to hook up to the carburetor and the clutch arm down there at the engine. So we'll start out with drilling a hole. The kill switch, the cable housing, has a little dimple, a plastic dimple there. So you want to get a drill bit approximately the size of the dimple, and I'm going to show you exactly where to drill it easily without measuring it. Now what I recommend is drilling straight down, because you want the throttle cable is going to go off to the right here, and you want it in towards the bike. If your bike ever gets tipped over or something branches, grab your cable, less chance of the plastic housing being damaged the further we have it into the handle there. So it's important just to leave one drill bit space in between where that bottoms out and the drill bit. Not two, not a half, just one drill bit space. Make sure the plastic thing fits in there properly. Now you're going to want to grease these cables. Just grab a rag. I use some white lithium grease from the 99-cent store. It's great for your chain too, by the way. This is really important for smooth operating of the cables and long-lasting cables. I sold so many of these kits and saw the people who took the time to grease these, install them properly. You won't have problems if you put them on with no lube in there, with kinks in there. You probably have trouble even starting your engine. Alright, so now we've got some lube in there. And keep that by, because we're going to grease the handle there. But for right now, what we want to do is take the this side of your throttle cable, the other side hooks up to the carburetor. You're going to do about 4 or 5 revolutions here. And I want to leave at least enough thread for the nut to secure. And I usually leave a couple threads more, so we have to do less adjusting here and at the carburetor. Just slip this through, put the lead bead inside there, and just slide it on, and set the plastic nipple in the hole. And then tighten both sides up. And look, with a proper size drill bit, not too big, not too small, we've got a very secure fitting with lube in the cables. It's going to be working properly. As you can see, it goes down with its own gravity. When you get that started, I like to pull them in all the way to begin with. We're going to come back and adjust them later. But this way you've got, you're going to have to fasten the carburetor on there, so we've got a lot of cable length to work with there. Now we're going to spray some lube in here, otherwise you'll never get it on. when you tighten these up, be careful. Some bicycle handlebars are just a little thinner. You think you're tightening them, but you're eventually going to snap them. If you've got too much play in there and you tighten it up and it still will move on you, it's best to take a soda break or find an aluminum can, cut it, and get a shim in there with aluminum. We've done it with electrical tape. It's easier, faster, but it doesn't last as long or work as well as an aluminum can shim does. So the lead ball in the top, I'm going to go through all 3 slots here. This is going to wrap around the other side, and it's going to go down to the clutch arm here. So I'm going to put these springs on. So we don't lose them.